All right, Game 6, sensational 70s season coming to an end. The Orioles are going to try to push it to a seventh and deciding game. They trail the Reds 3-2. Enjoy the game.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Chomby. It's been a heck of a series so far, Siggy, and you have to figure that will only continue here in Game 6.
You never want to be down 3-2, but we've seen plenty of teams come back from that, especially when they're playing the last two at home. So it's not an ideal scenario, but playing in your own stadium with your fans behind you probably makes it a little more doable.
And on the flip side, you really don't want to let this go. Just about set to go now. Getting the nod on the mound, number 35.
Last time out, wasn't able to get out in the second inning, really put a lot of pressure on the bullpen, but the offense picked him up. I'm looking for him to hit the reset button and get after it in this one.
In now for the Reds, Pete Rose. And that is in for a strike. And we're underway here in Game 6. Swing and a ball lifted left field. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here is Joe Morgan. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Rose at second with nobody out. On a line, base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's out.
That's an excellent job. That's the way to come up firing right there. Very aggressive and ready to show off the arm. Keeps the run from scoring.
Huge play early in the game. Buford nails Rose at the plate.
Here's the Reds catcher, Johnny Bench. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Over to first, and he's safe. That's in there. That's strike one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
And here it comes. And the count 1-2. And now 2-2.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
One out and a runner at second. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Now the tag at third, and they got it.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So
That's your Baron Pegs Morgan. Great fielding here early by the Orioles.
Payoff pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Right side, hard hit. Murray takes it himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Orioles due up in the first, no score. Welcome back. And today's starter, number 43.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Off the mark there. And the count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Out towards left center. Geronimo. He ranges to his right. Stretches out and hauls it in. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Number 3, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's in there for strike 1. Swings through that. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now here is Ken Singleton. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. And here is George Foster. Right down to shoot. And that's strike 1. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Didn't go. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Tony Perez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty's his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. And that just misses.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess, and clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see, and that was a great one right there.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
They are strikes out the size. Looking fresh in the 2nd inning.
Number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Boog Powell. Swing and a base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for two. And he's there with a leadoff double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now the third baseman, number 11. This one popped up. Perez drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. Number 9, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch just misses. Man on second, 2 down. Popped up. Brings it in, and that is that. And the Orioles leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back on to the third inning. And now Ray Knight. Swing and a miss. Knight measures 6 feet 2 inches. 24 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Why to kick the pitch? 1 and 2. Line drive, base hit. So up next, Cesar Geronimo. Line drive to short and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. 1 ball, no strike. Two balls, no strikes to count.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Knight stands at first with 1 out. Strike 2. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Well done behind the dish. Smoked into left, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Pete Rose. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. In plenty of time to first. Now 2 out. Joe Morgan, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. That misses the zone. Ball 1. That one ripped, but foul. Here's a 1-1. And now 1 and 2.
The Lord are frustrated with the strike zone.
Second and third, 2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears
Runners
the
on second and
his
third.
sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Now here is number 10. And the pitch. And fouled off. Right-hander kick steals. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
That one missed.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
On a line out towards center. Squeezes it, and there's one away. And into the box for Baltimore, number 27. Swings through that one for strike one. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Perez takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Number 3, the next to hit, takes outside. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Now fly ball to right center. Griffey giving chase. And that one hops the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And it's scored position with 2 away. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Ken Singleton. Smash down the left field line, and that's just foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hard ground ball, base knock. Griffey fires it to the plate. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding a hole in the defense.
Next to hit, Boog Powell. Doubled in his first AB. That misses the zone. 1-0. Powell rose right, bats left. Batting in the cleanup spot, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. This to center field. Geronimo makes the catch, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 3.
Third of the way there. The Orioles break out 2-0.
The Orioles 2 and the Reds nothing. Back here at the ballpark, here's the power hitting catcher, Johnny Bench. Ball 1 there. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And now George Foster. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. So digging in, Tony Perez. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. Slapped foul. Check swing. Now to look down to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom 4. Now it's going to be Eddie Murray. Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Number 11 will hit next. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Into center. Geronimo under it. He's got it. There's 2 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, number 9. 0 for 1 so far. First offering misses the mark. Just missed.
Okay.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
In for a strike, now 3-1. The pitch. And he walked him.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And the righty deals. In the air, right field. Griffey grabs it on the run. 1 left for the Orioles, but they're on top 2-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Ken Griffey. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them. So they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And another ball. On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play, that's an infield single. Next for Cincinnati, Ray Knight. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there, 0-1. And downstairs. A 1-1. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Laced into left. That's a base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. Griffey rounds third, headed for the plate. Cut off. Now a throw home. Tag, save. And now they trail by 1.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Cesar Geronimo. He swings and fouls one off. A 1 down. Hard hit, could be extra bases. Knight headed for the plate, and now it gets into the corner. In comes the run from second. It's 2-2.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now the shortstop, number
A new
13.
ball game.
He's already singled in this game. That's in for a strike. Cut off and miss. Struck him out. And the struggles continue in the postseason. Here's the third baseman, Pete Rose. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. And that's a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
I gotta think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
The 1-0. Line drive, puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. They get 2 and draw even again. Home half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the inning, leading off, number 27. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Digging in. Out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And the batter now, number 3, 1 for 2. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Griffey sizes this one up. Makes the grab on the right. Runner tags up for third. Oh, he throws it away. Two on, 1 out. Ken Singleton, the next to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And that's 2.
Whoa, the twin killing gets the Reds out of a jam.
Look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Top of the 6th inning. In now for the Reds, Johnny Bench. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's carrying. Gone! He made him pay for that one, and just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
George Foster, the next to hit for the Reds. Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Tim Stoddard. He's into the game with the bases empty. First offering, and it just misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
There's a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Righty delivers. And it's even up. That's a laser base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now at the plate, Tony Perez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Stoddard, a 6'7" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Foster aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him looking for the K. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really.
Throws to second for 1. Over to first, safe. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Ray Knight. In there for strike 1. And ball 1. And 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Griffey around third. He will score. It's 4-2.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. And at second here with 2 away. Cesar Geronimo digs in now. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 0-2 now. Upstairs.
It's a good take.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. The throw in, not in time, he scores. And they lead by 3.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Number 13, the next to hit for the Reds. Off the mark there, ball 1. That misses off the outside edge.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Here's a 2-1. And a foul ball left side. And down 1 strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Orioles 2. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the DH, Boog Powell. First pitch just misses.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Throw is high and over his head. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Now here is Eddie Murray. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. Righty to the plate. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And that drops foul. Powell leads off second with nobody out. A swing and a soft liner. Dunks one in. Base hit. Throw into third. In there safely.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to find it off the other way. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Number 11 up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. Slow roller to third. Rose to second for 1. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Number 9, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the ground, Perez. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that is that. So they get 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We are on to the 7th here in Game 6. It's the Reds 5 and the Orioles 3. Pete Rose getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Eddie Watt.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Next for Cincinnati, Joe Morgan. Watt checks over to first, and he's back. That's a little bit low. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go. And one fouled off. 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Johnny Bench. He's already homered here in this one. Double steal. And first offering is fouled off. First and second here, no outs. Strike 2.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
And that one in the air, center field. Puts the squeeze on it. One down. George Foster now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Good eye right there.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that's in for a strike.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 out. Runners at first and second. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Three-two. Fights it off. We'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fires to second for 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Reds 5 and the Orioles 3. And welcome back. And now number 10. The wind of the pitch. There's the strike. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Well, next for the Orioles, number 27. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Paul Blair, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one. Runner at second here, one gone. Going to count 1-2. And that's down and away. Runner leads away at second. Swing and a miss. Took him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Next to hit, number 3. And first offering is fouled off. The tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. One hit, one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Reds 5 and the Orioles 3. We go to the 8th and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Tony Perez. And the right-hander back to work. Out front and foul to the left side. The pitch. This one in the air, right field. And in one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
In now for the Reds, Ken Griffey. Coming on for the Orioles, Tippy Martinez.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Well, that's in there for strike 1. Runner at second, nobody out. Back to the mound. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th. And next is the designated hitter, Ray Knight. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing at all. And there's the strike. Kicks and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
We're usually going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
The lefty, the 1-0. There's the strike. Runner at second, 2 down. In there. And so now 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That ends the frame. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Orioles 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Pedro Bourbon.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Stepping in, Ken Singleton. First offering, misses the mark. And that one wrapped foul. And he deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Line to left. Foster pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. So now here's the DH, Boog Powell. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And first offering is fouled off. Pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first, and they got it. Now the third baseman, number 11. That one misses. Ball 1. 2 outs with a runner at third. And there's the strike. There's the swing and a miss.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Hats and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the shortstop, number 13. Grant Jackson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Jackson, a 6-foot lefty, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. Check swing, appeal to first. He did not go around. Pitches in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. Line drive, caught.
Nice swing. Good, solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Pete Rose, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. That one misses. Now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And here it comes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This is off the inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down. And now Joe Morgan. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Lifted in the air, right center field. Singleton makes the play, and that's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, number 49.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And a pitch. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good sinker low in the
2 outs away from a sensational 70s World Series for the Reds.
Nice ground out.
Now the catcher up to hit, number 10. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, number 1. Looking to start something with 1 gone. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. And the Orioles down to their final out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So they're down to their final out. Number 27, the next to hit for the Orioles. Liner, base hit.
Tying run coming to the plate with 2 out in the bottom of the 9th.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And into the box for Baltimore, Paul Blair. First offering, misses the mark. Right-handed reliever. And a count 1-2. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Popped up. Number 13 drifts towards it. And that's it. They've won the World Series.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these guys. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such
The Reds
an amazing
take it.
reception
My
when these
sensational
guys return
70s
home.
season has officially come to an end. The Big Red Machine does the job.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Sciambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
Well, thanks for dropping by for some classic baseball. Stay tuned for more classic baseball down the road. And as always, my classic teams hockey season in 1982-83 NHL playoff on the roll. But until next time, peace and have a great day.